Kiyomizu Temple is one of the most popular sites in Kyoto. It's located on top of a hill, and there's always a lot of people. I ended up visiting Kiyomizu 2 times this trip. The first time, I booked a kimono rental nearby. It was a lovely homongi kimono, which is semi-formal and worn for ceremonial occasions. This was my first time doing a kimono rental. The obi belt was so tight, I couldn't breathe. They also gave me a pair of zori sandals, which I had a lot of difficulty walking in. The kimono was beautiful, but by the time I walked up the hill to Kiyomizu, I was so tired. I decided to just do some souvenir shopping nearby and come back another day to actually enter the temple. The second time, I braved another kimono rental. This time, I chose a more casual kimono. An ideal silhouette for the kimono is straight lines, so no curves showing. To achieve this, they use a hard binder to press down the breasts and wrap towels around my waist. Under this obi, there are many layers of straps and fabric. But with experience this time, when the staff tied anything around my waist, I breathed in to expand my chest and abdomen. This allowed more breathing room. If you want to try kimono rental, I highly recommend doing this. Otherwise, taking every breath is so difficult. The hill going up to the temple is lined with shops. If you want souvenirs, there are many to buy here. Kiyomizu means pure water and is a Buddhist temple in Kyoto. There's a lot of myths around the origin of Kiyomizu Temple. According to Wiki, in 778 AD, a monk named Kenshin received a message in a dream that led him to where Kiyomizu is today. He discovered a golden stream and found a 200-year-old man named Koji meditating and praying under a waterfall at the source of the stream. Gyoe told Kenshin he had been waiting for him and that he was leaving on a trip. After Gyoe left, Kenshin realized he was a reincarnation of Kannon, a Buddha vista of compassion. Kenshin carved a statue of Kannon from a sacred tree Gyoe left behind. Years later, a samurai named Sakanoue no Tamura Maro, I'm sorry if I said that wrong, came to the area to hunt deer. Kenshin, who had changed his name to Enchin Shonin, convinced him of the wrongs of killing. Tamura Maro converted to Buddhism, following the ways of the Buddha Vista Kannon. He then donated his own house as the main hall for the statue of Kannon that Enchin had carved, and named the temple Kiyomizu. The waterfall where Kenshin met Gyoe is called Otowa Falls, and is still on the grounds of Kiyomizu Temple today. Today, visitors line up to drink from this sacred waterfall and pray for health and good luck. In November when I visited, the view from Kiyomizu Temple was beautiful. The leaves were changing color and the weather was cool but comfortable. I bought some omamori and an omikuji at the temple. Omamori are these little charms. They come in many varieties, some granting luck, others helping with good grades, health, business, and so on. Omikuji are personal fortunes you can purchase at a shrine or temple. They tell your fortune. If it's a good fortune, you keep the omikuji with you. If it's a bad fortune, you leave it at the temple so that the bad luck leaves you. Unfortunately, I got a bad fortune, so I left it in this little box here. Hopefully, the temple will help guard the bad luck from following me. I also bought an emma. These are little wooden boards with a drawing on one side. On the other side, you write a wish, then leave it at the temple or shrine. Kiyomizu is definitely a beautiful place to visit in Kyoto, and I loved getting to experience it in my stunning kimono. As I was leaving, I stopped by a restaurant for some delicious yuba, which is soy milk skin. Look at these delicious dishes. I ate until I almost burst from my obi belt. 10 out of 10 experience. Definitely recommend.